Hi everyone, welcome back to the Web3 channel. My name is Zach. In this video, we're looking at Colorado, US state, accepting Bitcoin for taxes. I was literally about to go over an article and then I thought Pomp's going to have something to say about this. Not going to lie, he literally uploaded in the past 5 minutes. So we're going to have a listen to what Pomp has to say about Colorado now accepting Bitcoin for taxes, and then we're going to go over the article that I was initially going to read over.
Colorado Governor Jared Polis just announced that the state of Colorado is now going to begin accepting Bitcoin for tax payments starting in the summer of 2022. Now, Jared Polis is a very interesting character when it comes to Bitcoin. He was the first politician in the United States to actually accept Bitcoin as part of his campaign donations, going all the way back to 2014. And so obviously, Jared Polis, as the governor of Colorado, he's pro-Bitcoin. He understands what this decentralized digital currency means for the world. Now, if we go ahead and we take a look at the exact quote that he used, it's very telling. He said the state would not hold any of the assets in crypto. Those would be instantly converted back into dollars when the transaction occurred. The government would not be interested in participating in the speculative aspects, positive or negative. We would simply use it as a means of exchange for purposes of payment. Now, this is interesting because obviously he understands Bitcoin. He's accepted Bitcoin as a campaign donation, but he also understands that he's operating in a conservative environment of politics. And if he's seen to be speculating on the price of these assets, that won't be good, and likely he'll receive pushback, both from his own political party and also the other side of the aisle. And so being able to accept Bitcoin as an exchange of payment for those taxes, but convert it into US dollars, gives him the ability to walk the middle of the road. Use Bitcoin as a means of exchange, but also not speculate on price. If we look at Colorado, they're not exactly a small state when it comes to actual revenues from taxes. There's $58 billion in combined state and local general revenues that came from taxes in 2019, which comes out to about $10,000 per individual within the state. And so ultimately, this is exactly what I expect to see across every single state. We saw previously the state of Ohio, Josh Mandel, who was a treasurer there, made it possible for businesses to pay business taxes in Bitcoin. That was rolled back by the next treasurer who came in. But the state of Colorado going big, and looks like they're going to get this through, where they will allow any single person within the state to use Bitcoin for tax payments. If that begins in the summer of 2022, over the next 5 to 6 years, I expect other states to follow suit.
Okay, so one thing I want to say, great information from Anthony. As someone who's the exact same mic as him, but with a pop filter over it, please, Anthony, use a pop filter, man. It'd sound way better, in my opinion, but still, great information. I'm just speaking out my ass here. Colorado's plans to accept tax payments in crypto could be rocky for investors. It's coming from Blockworks. Colorado, I know you can't read all of it, but you will soon. Colorado is hoping to become more crypto-friendly with a new tax proposal, but investors should understand the complications. Okay, here we go. Let's go through the article. Colorado is hoping to accept tax payments in crypto by the end of the summer. Paying taxes in an appreciating asset can get complicated. Years after becoming the first state to use blockchain tech in government infrastructure, Colorado is looking to accept crypto for tax payments, the government announced Wednesday. We are touting Colorado as the center of the crypto economy, said Jared Polis in an interview. Okay, let's go through what's happening here. The state hopes to accept crypto for state tax payments and other state transactions such as permit or license payments by the end of the summer. Polis said Colorado will have to partner with a crypto company to accept it and convert the cryptocurrencies. He added, our budget is still in dollars, our expenditures are still in dollars, and of course we don't take the speculative risk of holding crypto, so we will be having a transactional layer there. It will be entering our system as dollars. For Colorado citizens looking to use crypto for their tax obligations, it could get complicated. Colorado's plan to accept crypto for state payments and other government fees is proof of crypto's wide acceptance as both an investment and a payment method. Of course, using crypto to pay taxes does not change the tax treatment of the transaction for federal income or state income taxes. The taxpayer will be responsible for keeping track of these transactions and determining tax obligations. The challenge is principally borne by the taxpayers, for whom the disposal of crypto is a tax event which will create a gain or a loss that needs to be accounted for in the following year. Paying taxes with crypto creates more tax implications for citizens. If you're spending appreciated cryptocurrencies to pay taxes, that will trigger more capital gains, a never-ending cycle. Spending an appreciating asset for something like taxes is not wise, in my opinion, not financial advice. Citizens looking to pay taxes with crypto are going to have to be very careful about where these funds are coming from. It could potentially be easier to make large payments over crypto versus sending a check. Maybe for someone that lives mostly on chain, it would make sense. It sounds cool, but making Colorado more blockchain friendly, but I see this as maybe only benefiting a select few. Post-tax announcement comes on the heels of several initiatives in Colorado to increase blockchain-driven solutions in government. The city of Denver held, I think it was at least in the US, the first election with blockchain technology for our overseas ballots. We believe this is a big solution on privacy as well as can affect on efficiency, and we're excited about what that means for empowering people to control their own information. Colorado lower taxes and more lenient crypto-related regulatory guidelines make the state attractive to digital asset companies. We are pushing back against the feds wherever we can around creating the opportunity for innovation in the sector. The state is in terms of defending the rights and freedoms of people rather than infringing on them. Okay, awesome. With all of that being said, is it the best idea? Well, nothing on this channel is ever to be considered financial advice. You should always do your own research, of course, but personally, I wouldn't. That's just my personal take. I wouldn't, not right now at least. I don't really like the idea of letting go, not hodling, but again, not financial advice. That being said, what do you think? Would love to hear your take in the comments below. Make sure to let me know. And with that being said, if you want to know everything happening in the Web3 space, whether it's crypto, NFT, or metaverse news, this is the Web3 channel covering everything happening. So make sure to subscribe for everything happening if you want to know. That being said, have a great day, everyone. I'll see you in the next Web3 video.